Hey guys, it's Jovi and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. How are you all doing today? I hope you are all having an amazing day. I know I am. Before we begin today's topic, y'all, we are talking about Cenat being exposed for being controlling, allegedly narcissistic. We're going to get into that in a moment. But before we do, please don't forget to like this video. Like it now because you already know you might forget to like it later. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on my other social media platforms. I'm Jovi Beauty. I'm Jovi Beauty on all platforms. Please follow. Please subscribe. Go over to my website, jovibeauty.com, and get you one of our dope ass pieces of merch. We have sweaters, we have our bonnets, we have our cute scarves, we have a lot of nice merchandise. So go over today. And last but certainly not least, don't forget you can do what? Donate to the channel. All donations are thoroughly appreciated. Okay. All right. Happy Friday, guys. Happy Friday. Oh my God. There's so much things to talk about, but we'll get into that later, maybe, or during the weekend. But today I want to talk about what is going on with Cenat and his girlfriend and her mom. Okay, this is really crazy, but I'm not surprised at all. And let's get into it. And then I'll tell y'all why I'm really not surprised that this is happening. Okay. I'm going to pull up, I have an article, but before I get into the article, we're going to pull up Instagram and get into the video of the girlfriend's mother. I think the girlfriend's name is Mimi. So we're going to get into what she said, what the daughter said, and like what is happening because this shit crazy, okay?
I'm sorry, but I gotta
Hold
be.
on. I'm not hearing it. So let me turn my volume up. Okay. I did listen to her yesterday, so I kind of know what she says. You know, normally I try to wait for y'all, but this I had to listen, child.
Honest. Seeing that video, it broke me. To say that you went through life alone, feeling alone, or that you didn't feel loved is crazy.
Mm.
Like, I've been a stay-at-home mom for 15 years, y'all. 15. That was so I could be there, and I was there. I haven't missed anything in that kid life. Nothing.
Girl, when I started hearing this, I felt the way because y'all know I am very active in my kid's life, and I couldn't even imagine my kid when she gets a little older talking about I wasn't there for you. Are you crazy? Like, especially behind some dude? Are you bananas? But ooh, this hits. This hits because oh my gosh.
I can't think of nothing I've missed. I haven't slept barely in 2 days. I have been replaying my life over and over. The more I replay my life, the more proud of myself I am, actually. Like, to say you went through life alone and unloved, I don't ever want to compare my life to my child's life because I didn't choose my life as a child, but I chose definitely to the best of my ability what hers could look like. You don't even know what a fucking bad day is. And that's just how I feel. Some people could think I'm wrong, but that's how I feel. That's how I stand 10 toes down. Like,
I'm gonna say, and I just want to say that, and I've said this before, that a lot of times, a lot of us, and this is not just a her thing, and this is not to knock us parents at all, because I'm one, but I've had to learn we do things for our kids like that we didn't have, especially in this generation. We have more knowledge, we have more money, and like they don't really appreciate it. Like you see people buy their kids cars and shit and they mad because it ain't the car that they wanted and they flipping out or whatever, when your mom didn't had to buy her own car. Nobody helped her do this, and like, because they don't fully understand the struggle of previous generations, they don't appreciate a lot of the times the hard work that we put into them, right? I just wanted to say that. I just wanted to say that because as a mother, I am fucking triggered. Okay. As a mother who put it in, I am fucking triggered.
There is kids that's going through life alone and unloved. And
y'all, listen, I don't know. I gotta say this. Y'all know that my fucking kid said I was neglecting her. Okay, neglectful child, because she couldn't get Chipotle's, a house full of food and cabinets full of food, but I buy her Chipotle's. And I was, you neglected me because I didn't get any Chipotle's. The audacity of these fucking children. I just had to say that because
I can advocate for them. I didn't have a mom. I didn't have a dad. I didn't have grandparents for real. I didn't have family like that. You know what I mean? Like, my life was really hard, you know, especially due to my mom. But, which is why this hurts so much. My mom didn't even give me a decent life. We were poor. I was poor. It was years. It was sometimes, some years I only had one pair of shoes, no socks, no matching socks, no clean panties, no this, no that. Nothing. Still to this deal. What? Just 2-3 years ago, I took my mom to Turks with my kids, trying to rekindle with my mom. I have told Gabrielle, no matter what, baby, I love you. You're not going to go through this life without, as long as I got blood, sweat, and tears and breath in my body, you're not going to go through this life without me. She never had to. I think that's why this just hurts so much. And don't get me wrong, that Gabrielle's dad was never around, y'all. Never. Gabrielle's dad come from a decent family. Gabrielle is her dad's only child. I have 5 kids. 5. And I have custody of my niece. The same year I had my last kid, I gained custody of my niece. It's just ridiculous, you know, and I don't want to condemn her dad or convict her dad or go down that road because I have forgiven her dad. I have talked to him. Shit, she just had a 21st birthday party. I threw that for her. She didn't even want to. I was like, no, baby, I've been waiting on this day. Through her big, beautiful birthday party, I invited her dad. You know what I mean? But Gabrielle's dad was never there. Yeah, but it's just like, I fought for this girl. Like, I seen somebody in the comments say, because her mama was outside chasing rich niggas and wasn't at home with her daughter. Baby, I don't gotta chase a fucking thing that I attract, okay? You don't chase what you attract. Rich niggas come dime a dozen. Always have. Even when I was that young girl, getting it out the mud, working at the casino, working at night, getting my baby to school, doing what I gotta do. Like, y'all don't know me. Don't speak on me. Get out of my comments. Get out of my DMs. I don't give a fuck. The reason I'm speaking on this is because I have never in her whole life went to the internet with my problems. I never bashed her dad. I never talked about how he never showed up to one birthday. One. Not one. It was invited to all her birthdays. He never showed up. He came to her 18th birthday party. Well, 18th birthday trip. And that is where me and her really fell out. She called herself inviting her dad on the Aspen trip that I was helping, that we were planning for her 18th birthday party. I'm like, sweetheart, I'm not going on a birthday trip with you. Your dad has never showed up. He ain't never been there. And mind you, a couple years prior, he called himself going to the courts and lying on me. I still won custody. Still did that. Still fought for her. And that's another problem. I fought for her. I saved her. Gabrielle was disobedient. Gabrielle was going down the wrong road. I fought for her. I gained my custody of my niece, and Gabrielle started cutting up. So I'm in court for this. I'm in court for that. I'm fighting for my life. You was on the internet doing wild shit back then. You have spread me thin. You have worn me out in ways that I tell my younger kids that my little two.
I tell y'all, the only person that put my life through peril, hell, I can't divorce her. It's my fucking teenager. Oh my God.
I tell them, Mama ain't got it in her no more. A couple months ago, my friends was over. We was here. I cooked. We had wine or whatever. She came in, and I don't know how we got on the subject of the internet. Gabrielle looked at me in front of my friends and told me, I think we need to keep our relationship off the internet. So all of y'all who in my messages saying you ain't post us and this and that, relationship off the internet. Then she follows up with, yeah, and Kai said, yeah, Mr. Kai Cenat said, told my daughter, my baby, that he did his research on me. He did his research on me and her best friend. Now, who her best friend is, y'all, I really don't know. I know Gabrielle friends, but who the best friend is, I don't know. But best friend, he said you too. He said that. He told my baby that if she hung out with me or her best friend, that he did his background on us. She hung out with us. It's so hard to even fucking say. That her reputation would be ruined. I was just mind blown. Like,
right. I had to pause it. This nigga said, if you hang out with your mom, first of all, it's bad enough when motherfuckers try to control your friends, right? Because we already know what that's about, right? We already know what that's about. It ain't got nothing to do with your friends outside. No, you gonna be none of that. Okay, we already know that's about isolation in a motherfucker. For him to tell her she and her mom can't post each other. For him to tell her she shouldn't be around her mother. She shouldn't be around her fucking mother. We know where this is going. Everybody here in the comments, I don't even got to look at the comments for you to know where this is fucking going. We know what this is. Let's continue.
And then when I think about this, like over the past couple days, like how's it not? All you do is sit down, different sorts, different kinds, different backgrounds, different reputations. All you do is sit down with rappers with different reputations. You love a sit down, but you telling me you never even thought to sit down over a glass of water with me. And that's cool. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to fuck with me. I never gave a fuck. But what you won't do is turn my baby against me. You got so much to say about me.
So he never even went to meet her mother. Maybe he's too famous to have enough decency and respect to meet his girlfriend's mother. Is that what I'm hearing? He's never met his girlfriend's mother. He too good to meet her. And she should cut her whole family off so he could control her, right? That's what I'm hearing. Oh.
But you get on the internet and say, Gabrielle is this, Gabrielle's that, Gabrielle's God-fearing. That's from me, baby. Prayed up. I pray over that girl. I pray for her. I've been telling her to go to church. And she's been going the past couple, weeks? You've been with her, a year and a half now? That's her mama. You say she could cook so good, she could clean, she this, that. That's her mama. You say she's from Louisiana? No, she not. She was born there. Gabrielle's been gone from Louisiana since she was 2. I'm from Louisiana. So that Louisiana girl in the kitchen praying for you, she get that from her mama. I ain't never got on this app and bragged and said, oh my God, Kai said my daughter was this. Oh my God, I did a good job. I ain't never came to this internet for validation. My point is, Gabrielle, you ain't never, the way you treat me, the way you treat your siblings, the way you treat us lately. I don't know who you are, boo. I pray whatever your little heart desire. I've always been praying this, that, and the other. And now that you got this internet attention, that's what you doing? We ain't gonna do that. I don't deserve that. I was there. To talk to my daughter about me is crazy. I am exhausted. I'm sorry. But I gotta be honest. Seeing that video, it broke me. To say that you went through life alone, feeling alone, that you didn't feel loved is crazy. Like, I've been a stay-at-home mom for 15 years, y'all. 15. That was so I could be there. And I was there. I haven't missed anything in that kid's life. Nothing.
All right, let's continue to the next video. We got Gabrielle's response or whatever. Like, I don't know what you're responding for, boo. You should be ashamed of yourself. Kai is disgusting. Allegedly or whatever. He's disgusting. And I also blame her dad. I'm going to say the only thing her mom did was, because she said she never dragged her dad. You need to let these kids know he didn't come to your birthday party because he didn't want to. early. Don't let these niggas gaslight your children, because she's looking for male validation because her dad deuced her. And she has not come to, and sometimes when we try to be better than that, when we don't want to tell them the reality of the fucking situation, that dude is over there telling them his imaginary fucking made up excuses and how everything is your fault. And you trying to help him out by not looking like the deadbeat that he is, and the shit end up reversing on you. Don't ever be better than these hoes. He don't show up. He didn't show up. He was invited. I don't know why he ain't show up, but he was invited. Make sure there's no excuses for these niggas being trash, because they will never excuse you holding them accountable for them being trash. How's that? Let's continue. Here we go. Yeah, we here. So she wrote, hold on. This lady, who the fuck is this lady? Who the fuck is this lady? Your mother? Who the fuck is this lady? You know the gag? Let me tell you the gag. I seen Kai promote his sister new YouTube page. I seen Kai pull his mama up on his channel so she could promote old singers that that hit her in a DM. I bet you Kai would never in his life talk about this lady when it comes to his fucking mother. I bet you Kai never in his fucking life will be talking about this lady when it comes to his fucking mother. Don't let these niggas destroy your relationships with the people who are really important. These niggas come and go. Your mom's is forever. Your friendships last longer than half of these fucking relationships. You need to put that shit in fucking perspective. I mean. This lady? Let me see. Oh, wait. Shit. I'm trying to enlarge it because I'm having a blind moment. This lady has said hurtful things to me forever. And just when I thought being grown and setting boundaries was my escape, she still finds a way to affect me. I still won't get on here and bash her, but the responsibility I've had has always been beyond my means. I was even told they were my obligations, still to this day. When she calls me for help, I never tell her no. She told me she thinks we never had a good relationship because I don't look like her. At 17, I told her I was moving to another state, and she told me maybe I should, so we don't connect with the same men. Mind you, I've never talked to anyone out of my age range. Growing up, she kicked me out her house numerous times for small inconveniences. The last opportunity she took was because towels were washed wrong. As I was staying there a couple more days until I moved into my apartment. Recently my lease just ended. She was begging me to move in and help her financially. And I politely told her no, because living with you will never have peace, and I will then be the villain again and attacked with what? Wait, hold on. Is the rest of it here? Attacked with, I don't know what she said, but I moved out of 17 a whole other state across the country, enrolled in school and finished. And you're saying this has started recently because of a man? She knows it's no man controlling me. You use his name because you knew people would try to drag him. This lady has broken my heart so many times. And to say I treat my siblings bad, I've taken care of them their whole life. And now that I'm living my own life, you're losing your mind. She always told me, you're going to need me before I need you. And I've continued to be a strong, independent woman. And I am just to be sure. And I am just to be sure I don't ever need nobody. My siblings love me. When I'm able to take them out, I do. I just bought them stuff for school, and I still will come take my little sister shopping again like you asked me to. Yes, I don't see them as often because I don't live with them anymore, and I've been building my own life. You should be happy for me. This is crazy to be bashed and dragged by your mom because all you said was you wanted somebody to be there for you emotionally as a child. And it sucks because now she just made it worse. The little bit we did have, you just washed it all away. And I've told her I understand she was a young mom. I couldn't imagine being 21 with two kids already. And I've always gave grace, allowing you to have access to me when I didn't have to. I love her. I have never bad mouth her. And anybody that knows me, including her, knows no matter how messed up the relationship may be, I always go to war about her, and she knows I've done everything in the world she has asked me to do. But damn, I am no longer allowing anyone, even family, to play with my character or twist my story. I've been through a lot, and I've forgiven probably more than I should have. We all have our own stories. All I want is peace, and to move forward without the constant cycle of hurt. I'm going to continue to pray for her, but please stop playing with me publicly. Enough is enough.
I am
Okay, we
exhausted.
saw that. Sis, I've been brought to my attention that your daughter went on the internet. Sometimes I never did in my whole 21 years of life, and spoke on my experience, life in a way that some like no child should. Okay, let's see what she said. Oh, I'm sorry. She says she went through life alone, not feeling alone. Never have you ever. Wow, girl, you constantly try to diminish my blood, sweat, and tears because of your own identity issues. But I promise you, I won't let you. I've done nothing but love you, silently, loudly, publicly. But it's okay. I'm definitely gonna be on this as soon as I can actually calm down. Y'all know I'm super private. What we don't do is play the internet, little girl.
I just really wanted somebody that was there to just listen and just, somebody I could open up to. Anytime I'm going through something, you'll never know, because it's like I don't open up to people, I don't talk to people because I never really had that as a child. So it's like now it's easier for me to just get through life alone. I never really just felt like love, I just really wanted somebody that was there to just listen and just.
Okay. I'm gonna see if there's any more before I get into my get in. There's no more. Nothing else was said. Okay, before I get into my get in, I had to check it one good last time. Let me see. Someone said red flags of an abusive narcissist. Listen, I am not I am not going to diminish the fact that she may have felt like she was alone. These kids, listen, this is why they say a lot of our children don't fully understand until their brains completely developed at 25, or like they have children of their own. The humanity of parents. I'm not saying that her mom was everything that she needed, that she wanted her to be. Okay, I'm saying her mom was everything that she needed her to be, because she was able to grow up, be accountable, be responsible, be able to take care of herself at her age. Whether she realizes that now or later, that's just what it is. I don't know her mama. Maybe her mama was occasionally outside. What did that have to do with the price of tea in China? If her mama was working a 9 to 5, or a two, or busting her ass at two shifts, then it would have been my mama wasn't here for me, because she was constantly working. Okay, your mother would have been there less. And you still would have had to take care of your siblings. It's not the most favorable thing, but again, the reality is that people sometimes have to take care of their siblings. That point that I want to focus on now, and I'm going to say this, even with fucking experience. The only time in my motherfucking whole life that I've ever gone without communicating with my mom, the longest I ever went without really communicating with my mom and it being constant strife, is when I was fucking married to someone who wanted to isolate me from my parents. And that person used everything that I told them, because you know, you in a relationship, you know, again, another reason that I've learned to be the way I am, and I don't really speak or tell people too much personal things about me, because I've learned they will use it against you. They use it against you to be like, you know, well, your mom or your dad or your whatever, and have you feeling away. Okay? But again, those things weren't really my mom or my fucking dad or whoever. It was the manipulation of it all. After you got out of that, you realize, what the fuck? It is the manipulation of it all. It's the way these men use your whatever trauma you might have or think you have, because you're still 18 and you mad you had to babysit or some shit. Because you mad you had to fucking wash dishes or some shit. And not fully understanding that, you know, you still live here. Like I tell my daughter, you live here, so I'm not going to do everything. You need to go wash these dishes. You need to go clean up your shit. You live here too. And that's, you know, trying to teach you that when you grow up, what you going to have to do. Because if you don't do shit now, you ain't going to fucking learn to do it at 20 fucking 6 or 7. But these men, especially these narcissistic men, I'm not saying Kai's a narcissist, I'm saying it's giving, will use those sort of things to try to control you, keep you isolated so they can control your fucking life. I'm saying they've been together for a year and a half and he's never went to meet her mom, regardless, good, bad, ugly, or indifferent. Whether you know her mom, like what you like, you know, her thing that Gabrielle said about her mom, the respect of it all. Bitch, who raised you? Who raised you? And that's how I know he ain't shit and none of this is shit. It's all about manipulation and fucking destruction, because he would never speak to his mother like that. Ain't Cenat told us all that, you know, you know, he was struggling. It took some white lady to help him to achieve what he needed to achieve. Some old white Jewish lady. Wasn't that him? Wasn't that him? But he would still never disrespect his mother like that. But he wants you to disrespect your mother like that. He ain't got enough fucking all of that upbringing he got. All of that upbringing he got. Ain't his parents, his parents like Jamaican or some shit. All of that upbringing you got. And you ain't go, I don't know, a Caribbean dude who ain't trying to meet a motherfucker parents. I don't know one. Shit, I don't know a Black American dude who ain't trying to at least meet her. You ain't met her mama in a year and a half? In a year and a fucking half that you dating her? You did a background check on her mama. You ain't even meet her yet. Don't let these men, whether you realize it, talk shit about your parents. Even if you call yourself talking shit about your fucking parents. That's not his job to put a battery in your back to talk shit about his parents. Your parents. That's a red fucking flag. Even if you got whatever smoke with your fucking parents. His job ain't to add to the disregard and disrespect of your fucking relationship with your motherfucking mother. That right there is a red flag. I don't give a fuck what your mama did. That right there is a red fucking flag. He ain't even attempt to go meet her. I know niggas who met crackhead parents. What are we talking about? I know niggas who met crackhead parents. She ain't no crackhead. I don't give a fuck if she popped it like it's hot to raise her fucking 5 kids. I don't give a flying fuck what they got to do with respecting her. Hold on, it's my mama. I'm on live. I'll call you right back. All right. Who this? Oh. Sorry. I don't care what the fucking shit is. That's not his job. That's not his job. That's not, he says nothing. Or he just be like, okay, whatever, but he doesn't add to it. He's adding to it, bitch. He's trying to keep you in a box. Because once he got you in the box, once he got her so she can't speak to her best friend no more. Destroy that relationship. Destroy her relationship with her mother. Who the fuck is she gonna turn to when shit get hectic? Because shit gonna get hectic. Who is she gonna turn to when things get hectic if she destroyed her relationships? This is why I always tell you, be wary of these niggas that have issues with you, with your friends. Be wary of these men who don't want you hanging out or going out, or you had friends for years, but he because you with him, you have to destroy those relationships. How, Sway? I've had most of my friends for about 20 fucking years. Can you imagine? You get with some nigga for a little 5 years, and now you destroy 20 years worth of relationships for some insecure motherfucker who want to isolate you so he can fuck your life up. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Look, I got an article. It's from Hot New Hip Hop. It was released, that's today, right? No, yesterday. Mother of Cenat girlfriend accusing him of destroying their family dynamic. Okay, I didn't read the article. It might say the same thing. I don't know, but let's read real quick. Cenat's girlfriend posted a video on her YouTube channel last December talking about how she never felt truly loved from her parents. Your dad abandoned you. Stand on that. No, and I don't want to make it, I'm not trying to be harsh with that. That's what it is. He abandoned you. And now he's up, now he's popping around because you got shit. He abandoned you. Regardless of whatever, your mama never fucking abandoned you. Your dad abandoned you. Oh, yes, of course you never felt loved by him. And I get it. That's why she's searching for it in any man. That's what happens. That's why they need therapy early, because they're going to be searching for it when these niggas abandon their fucking children, especially their girl children. That's not your mother thing. That's another reason why I said you got to say that shit. You can't be making excuses for why he didn't show up. He didn't show up because he didn't want to show up. They got to see that shit. Because the dad is in the background attempting to put that shit on you every fucking time. Every fucking time. Tell me one time it ain't. You out here making excuses because you don't want your kids to feel bad when he's throwing you under the bus because he don't give a fuck about nothing. You or his kid. He don't give a fuck about nothing. Matter of fact, he want to fuck up her relationship with you. That's his goal. She don't feel loved by her parents. You don't feel loved by your dad. And in dealing with that, and whatever the fuck daddy say on the side, and because, your mama ain't perfect fucking Patty, nobody's perfect Patty. We all need to grow the fuck up and understand that. Even people who you think their parents are perfect, they'll tell you a bunch of shit about their parents that they didn't think were fucking amazing. You can't win for losing. You can't win for fucking losing. You either work too much, you're too involved, you're this, you're that. It's always something. It's always something. Talking to, like I said, talking about niggas, she's a stay-at-home mom. If she wasn't messing with nobody, cool. She would have been probably working too, and she have no real education. You could tell she had 2 kids by like 21. No shade, but I'm talking facts. She'd have probably had 2 fucking jobs. And then it would have been a problem because her mama was never there. Your mother really would have never been there for you to help you through school, to help you through whatever. Whether you fully comprehend how much work and thought and process those things were, you're not going to understand until you're fucking an adult with children your damn self. Bitching and complaining about shit that some kids out here would die for because their mom is too busy working to make sure, and again, no shade, but that's what it is. Working to make sure you have a fucking roof over your head. That they could fucking spoil you. And half of y'all don't appreciate it. They could buy you a car for you to turn around, buck your lips and tell them, but I wanted a Tesla. Y'all seen them videos. Cussing out your mom and all of this shit because she bought you a fucking BMW instead of a fucking Tesla for your 16th birthday. Are you fucking crazy? Talking about your mama. My mama worked so much. She was never here for me. But then when she here for me, she wasn't here for me the way I wanted her to be here for me. You can't win for fucking losing. But that's not the story today. Because these kids gonna bitch and complain every fucking day. They're gonna bitch and complain every day. You're not gonna gaslight me. I told y'all shit. Y'all saw me up here like 2-3 weeks ago in my emotions behind some shit my kid done fucking said to me. And what y'all told me, and it's the truth. Don't let these fuckers gaslight you. Don't let them gaslight you. Because she wouldn't be where she is right now if it wasn't for me. And for the shit she mad about if it wasn't for me. You could feel away all the fuck you want, all the way to Ivy, sis. You could feel away all the fuck you want, all the way until you get old enough to fully comprehend that how much of my life I invested in you. Her mom invested her life into her, put her in a position so she could even be dating a fucking Kai Cenat, so she could even go and move away. Are you fucking for real? At 17 years old, are you fucking for real? You know how much rent price? Adults right now can't pay rent. Adults right now that with college degrees can't pay rent. And you bitching and complaining and not comprehending that fuck, even if your mama was outside, her being outside is a major reason of why you were able to do whatever fucking shit you did to be able to move out at 17 into your own apartment. But her mind ain't gonna understand that until she gets a little older and fully fucking comprehends. She not gonna fully comprehend how disrespectful to her struggling mama it was. Her mama that had to go outside and shake her ass or do whatever the fuck she was doing because her dad abandoned her. It ain't pay no child support. It ain't pay shit. What the fuck you think? Who the fuck? Everything you ate came out of her. Every fucking thing you did, you ate, you bought, came out of her and whatever the fuck she was doing to make sure that shit worked. Not your crusty ass daddy. That nigga ain't do shit. She just said it. How the fuck he get on this? What, we dumb? But okay, all right. She's still young. She got to comprehend that. She got to learn that. But in her being young and dumb and really dealing with the issue of her daddy's abandonment, because maybe if her fucking dad didn't abandon her, if he showed up, if he invested in her the way her mom invested in her, even though she want to pretend that he didn't, maybe your mom wouldn't have had to be out there dating whoever or doing whatever to make sure she had fuck, we just watched the video of a girl, of some woman tell her daughter, trying to expose her because she asked her daughter for gas money to drive her daughter to work. This mama got it from the mud or whatever the fuck she was doing. I don't know. I don't care. That's not my business. She made it work. She's taking care of her kids. I don't judge no woman for doing whatever the fuck she got to do to take care of her fucking kids. I ain't here to do it. I ain't here to do it. I ain't never here to do that. But the audacity. But okay. And in that, she going through her own, I'm young and I don't understand life. I think I do, but I don't. I think I understand how much my mother sacrificed. Because God knows how much strange things she had to do for some change to make sure that her and her siblings were fucking fed and taken care of. How much my mom sacrificed so I can be, so I was able to do whatever the fuck I was able to do growing up. So I was able to be put in a position to move out at 17, to do all of these things. And her being young, okay. And Cenat, that's how I'm telling you, he a dirtbag, and everything about it is a red flag. Because if he was a green flag, he wouldn't be really discussing it like that. He would have went to go meet her mother, because again, who raised you? He would have been like, well, maybe you need to go to therapy or whatever. Would have just been a supportive ear. And not, well, I ran a background check on your mom, and I don't think you should. Background checks on her mom is bananas. You ain't even meet the lady. I ran a background check, and I don't think you should post her, and I don't think you should be around her, and I don't think you should be around a friend. That sound like a DV victim waiting to happen. That sound like crying in 2-3 years about a bunch of shit all over the internet that he done did to you, and how you ain't got nobody, waiting to happen. I'm disgusted. As a parent, I'm disgusted. As a woman who was once in my early 20s, I'm disgusted. As a woman who had experienced this fucking same shit, I am disgusted because it's still fucking happening. It's still fucking happening. I'm going to drop the link. And I'm going to jump into these comments. Hold on. What's this? Oh. Give me 1 second. Please don't forget to like this video. Like it now, because you're going to forget to like it later. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on my social media platforms. I'm Jovi Beauty on all platforms. Please follow. Please subscribe. There's a link comment on the YouTube videos. We're watching this horizontally and vertically. That gives you my beacon where you can go and follow me on my other platforms. Remember to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button, y'all, right here on YouTube. Hit that subscribe right now. Okay. As well as my information if you would like to donate to the channel. Okay, it is all listed down below. All right, so let's jump into these Oh, I didn't drop the link. I said I was, and then I forgot. I started talking. Oh, my Lord. Okay. Hey, Patrice. Patrice said, I knew he was a narcissist. These dudes display the same behavior patterns all the time. They don't change. Just watch how a lot of them move out here. Yeah, you got to watch. You got to watch. And you got to put your daughters up on game. I swear to you. I swear to you. I'm not making excuses for nobody. I don't make excuses for nobody. I don't make excuses for nobody. Okay? Not at all. I'm telling it. You ain't, because they gonna try to put it on you. I mean, let me give y'all a little mini excuse, a little mini example. My daughter, y'all know she just went to Brazil or whatever. She got her passport. It was a whole thing to get her passport because, didn't want her to have a passport for, I don't know why, for whatever reasons. That's not the point. They're the reason she didn't get a passport, right? Before then. Okay, she knows that I want to get her a passport because, I had the application. We went and took pictures, like a couple years ago before this recent passport. I tried to get it, tried to talk, convince him to, sign a paper, let her get a passport, so she could experience and, study abroad. That person didn't want to get her a passport for whatever their reasons were. It doesn't matter. So probably a couple months later, she knew, mommy trying to get you the passport. You can't get the passport because you need both parents to sign for it, right? That's just what it is. Now, I don't need to say nothing really more than that. You need both parents to sign for it. I didn't sign for it. They had a conversation, and she asked why I can't get the passport. He said, I was the reason she can't get the passport. Now, if I never said that, if she didn't know that I'm trying to get her this passport, we got the application, we got to this, we got to that, we got the pictures taken, we got to this, da. When that person told her I'm the reason she couldn't get her passport, she might have believed that. And it would have created resentment or whatever towards me. If I'm trying to save a nigga face and don't mention it because, or for whatever reason would not have mentioned it because, I don't want them to look bad. If she would have went like kids do and asked like, over here, could you sign the application so I can get it? Oh yeah, but it's your mom the reason. Your mom don't want you to have the application. And she was able to say, well, no, that's not true. That's not necessarily true. Well, we'll sign it then. If I wouldn't have said nothing, she would have sat up for however long, feeling a way about me, the person who wants her to get a passport, because I'm so busy covering for other people who would throw me under the bus to make themselves look good any fucking minute of the day. That's just a little example. That's why I said you got to fucking call the bullshit out. It don't even got to be that deep. You don't got to be like, I tried, they didn't want to. Or, I tried. You need two parents. Easy. Or he was invited to the party. Not, he was invited and he's had something to do. He just ain't show up. I don't know. I'm not saying he has something to do because you don't know that. He could be sitting at his fucking house scratching his balls. I'm talking about the girl, Gabriella, why her dad never came to any of her birthday parties. Don't make excuse. Oh, he had to work. That's why he couldn't come. You think you're trying to save your kid when that man turn around and your child is speaking to him in private, gonna say, oh, your mom didn't invite me. Oh, I didn't know. Even though he had the whole fucking party information. He got all the fucking party information. Ain't put 50 cents in that bitch. But you all the party information. Don't leave room for these hoes to turn your kid against you and have them fucked up and 20 years old attempting to resent you when you were the one who did everything for them. The audacity to think you're going to put her dad, who never was there, didn't support her financially, emotionally, ain't even show up to a fucking birthday party, on the same level as your mom, who was there every fucking day, who made sure you fucking eat. You might have had to cook the food for your siblings, but she damn sure sent that money. She damn sure had that money there to make sure you were taken care of. And none of that shit came from your dad. You would have starved if it was up to him. And these boys, these men who try to use that shit against your parent, your mother, your active parent who was there every fucking day, good, bad, or indifferent, because neither one of us is perfect. None of us. It's always going to be some shit. To try to throw your mommy under the bus is outrageous. Diabolical. That not have enough decency or respect, even if your mama was a hoe on the corner, bitch. Even if your mama was a crackhead. To not have taken the time to go and meet your mom. I don't know about y'all. That nigga Jamaican, that's not real. Ain't he Jamaican? He from New York. I don't know if he's from Brooklyn, but like Caribbean, you don't meet her mom? What's wrong with you? Like, that don't even make sense. I know Black America, they do that too, but like, that don't make sense. So why does anything he has to say, how was any of that shit valid? How do we not comprehend? You know how she can't comprehend it? Because her dad broke her. Because she's desperate for male validation that she didn't get from her dad. And instead of dealing with the reality of that, it's her mama's fault. Instead of dealing with the reality of that, it's her mama's fault. Oh, my mama was outside. Your mama wouldn't have had to be as outside as she was if your dad was there and actively taking care of his children. How about that? How about that? How about that? How about your mom was outside? She used her pretty to make sure that her kids was taken care of. I'm not judging her, bitch. You using your pretty to make sure that you're taken care of. I ain't gonna judge you, girl. But let's not pretend like a lot of those things might not have happened if your daddy was active. It was actually active for real in your life. Not, oh, he gave you a phone call every once in a while. He was actually there. He actually funded, because raising kids cost money. That food y'all want every day, numerous times a day, that shit costs money. Those clothes you want, that shit costs money. Those Roblox y'all been making us purchase since you like 3 years old, that shit costs money. Roblox used to be the death of me, child. Roblox? That shit costs money. That phone bill, that shit costs money. Who is investing in you? Who invests in you? Don't you have the balls, the audacity to try to equate the person who invested in you, whether you liked how they did it or not, whether she got it from the mud or not, on her back, I don't give a fuck. Bitch, did you eat? When you needed new underwears, were they bought? When you opened your fridge in your house, was it empty? Or was there food in there? You don't equate the person who made those things happen. And I comprehend. Children don't fully comprehend. Bitch, is your lights on when you come home, when you was on the internet, whatever the fuck she was doing on the internet? Who paid that internet bill? Who paid that internet bill? Who? You don't ever in your fucking life equate the person who put food in your stomach, the roof over your head from you as a fucking baby before you was able to move, to a person who popped in and out with fucking excuses every other day. Are you dumb? I'm mad. I feel insulted. I feel attacked. I feel attacked. Well, I'm not having those issues. Personally, I'm not having my kid is only 16. I'm not having those issues. I don't think I will have those issues because, but I don't think I will have those issues. But like as a mother who put it all down for their child to make sure their children can eat is bananas. Who go out, for the mothers who work fucking third shift to make sure they could take their child to school. When this nigga sitting up doing nothing, probably raising somebody else's children. It's insulting to us. Bruh, I remember in kindergarten and I used to have, this is when I used to work corporate. Bruh, I had to get up and put her on the earliest bus possible. It was like 5:50. The school bus. 5:50 in the morning. It was like not even the bus stop up the block for me, because that only came at 7. I would have been late for work. 5:50 in the morning to go because it picked up early enough and it dropped off a little, 5:40 in the morning, y'all. Go to the gym because I didn't have time to go back home. So I would go to the gym that was up the block from my job for like an hour or whatever. Because I would be late if I tried to go home and do this. Get ready, work out for a little bit. Get ready at the gym to make sure I'm at work like 30 minutes, a half an hour early so I could clock in early. So I could be able to leave at 3:30 instead of 4, if I remember correctly, because this was years ago. So I could leave a half an hour early to go catch the bus to pick you up. Can you imagine knowing you did that? Like when the mother said, just thinking about, no, I ain't perfect. We sat here, me and y'all, if y'all been here long enough, to get this girl to boarding school. We sat here and I went all the way to New Hampshire for a fucking bus 6 in the morning, all the way to Boston. Y'all know y'all was along for the ride. To go get a train, to go for her to interview at a boarding school, 11 o'clock appointment. But we were up from like 4 in the morning. Busting my ass. To make sure you got your interview at your top choice school. Knowing I did all of that. Knowing all the time and effort, you know what I'm saying? And not just the food, the clothes, the everything you put into your fucking kid by yourself. A lot of the times, for a lot of women, by your fucking selves. I don't know what y'all do, but y'all know what y'all do. You know what you do and have done and have dealt with and have swallowed and have fucking cried yourself to sleep to make sure that your child was able to A, B, or C, 1, 2, or fucking 3, whatever the fuck that is, for them to turn around and act like you didn't love them. turn around and have some nigga who would never disrespect his mother, have him have talk her into or insinuate or agree that you should act like I'm the worst thing that ever happened to you? Oh, bitch, I would die. I would die. I would fall out. Y'all would see me here fighting the walls. Y'all would see me here losing my shit. I don't blame her mama. I get it. She's still young and she she nitpicking on everything she didn't have in whatever moment because she had to take care of her sisters or brothers or whatever and be there. Baby, if your mom was working 9 to 5 or 2 jobs or whatever, it'd have been worse because she would have not been there at all. You wouldn't have been able to afford half the shit couldn't afford. Let's stop pretending like these bills ain't billing. But they don't understand because she doing it at 17. Adults can't do it. The fact that you're able to do it at 17 says something about how your mama raised you. But she can't get that. And the nigga she with is throwing a battery into it. I can't believe it, I can't believe it. I am taken aback. I'm taken aback. I'm disgusted. You see this look on my face? I am disgusted. I am disgusted. I'm completely disgusted. But you know what I know? And I put this on everything that I love. That little girl, before she 25, and I'm not saying, you're going to need me before I need you. I think these kids don't understand what that means. Because we always going to need you. You're our kid. Like, the fuck you mean you ain't talking to us? It's not, oh, you're going to need me for. I know where this is going. Your relationship with Kai. Your mama was out here in relationships with men like Kai. She knows where it's going. You're going to need her to lean on. You're going to need her advice. You're going to need her to pick you back up. After this, you're going to need her to drag you out of the hell this nigga about to drag you into. That's what we mean when we say you're going to need us before we need you. Because we done been drugged to hell and we figured out how to climb our way up out of it. We've been there, done that. When she say you gonna need me before I need you, she don't mean for money, dinky. She don't mean for that. She mean when this nigga drop kick your life, when he show you who he really is. You gonna need your mama. When that nigga Kai allegedly drag your life to hell, when he turns it on you, because the same shit he talking about your mama, he gonna talk about you. Now you so great, you so wait on it. When you hopefully don't have a kid by him, but when you have a kid by him, and whatever happened, and he turned you into Holly fucking Bailey. Holly Bailey was able to do what Holly Bailey was able to do because she still have her family. You think she would have been able to do what she was able to do? How she was able to do it if she didn't have her fucking family? You're going to be the same. You're going to be everything he said about your moms. You're going to be everything he said about your mother. Everything you told him that has you feeling broken it's going to come back at you with daggers attached to it. That's what's going to happen. And when that happens, your mother, not his mother, not his sister, your mother, that hoe ass bitch, right? Your mother, not your fucking father. Oh no, your father send you right back to whatever situation you going through. Hello, your mother will be the one to hold your fucking hand and drag you up out of the hell this nigga done dragged you to. It will only be your mother. And I stand on that. I stand on that. So yes, you will need her before she needs you. Money ain't shit. You will need your mama to pull your ass up and put you back together after these men tag your ass. She gonna be the one to put you back together. She gonna be the one to fix you. She gonna be the one. Not Kai. Not any nigga after Kai. None of that. Not your daddy. None of that. It's gonna be your mama. I said what the fuck I said. Excuse me. Hey guys, how are y'all? Hey, used to be sweetest girls. Princess said, I wish a motherfucker would did open his mouth to separate me from my mama. But that comes from the wisdom of leaving behind my 20s. I hope the girls see the wisdom soon. Yeah, I hope so. Venting and use it to manipulate. That's why I don't vent. I learned that lesson from my marriage. I learned that. I told y'all that before. I learned that from that. It got to the point I ain't say nothing no more. And he would be like, but why you don't talk to me? And I would say, for what? So you could turn around the minute you mad at me tomorrow, you're going to use that. You're going to say, you're going to turn everything I say to you back against me. I learned that the first time. And I'll be damned if that nigga ain't used a little bit I said when I vented the one fucking time to him throughout our marriage and after, thinking he knows so much. I'll be damned. Imagine if I would have said more. Imagine. You don't vent to these hoes. That's what your friends are for. That's what your diary is for. Because they will, every last time, use it against you. Use it against you. Some 20-something year old podcaster. Have you not seen what DDG did? Oh, but Kai would never, until it happens. Until he does it. She said, these dudes use the cracks in your relationships to blow it wide open. They'll put you through the ringer, and after you finally get away, you realize your entire bonds weren't so bad at all. Your earlier bonds weren't so bad at all. Yeah. Because she gonna come to the realization. Like I told y'all, like, your mom, okay, but like at a certain age, when real life hits you and you understand, we've all been there. I've been there judging my mom about shit, feeling a way about shit until I got old enough to fully comprehend. Because, and I tell my kid all the time, you're not a fucking adult until you don't want to be an adult no more. I don't even say 25. You're not an adult until you don't want to be a fucking adult no more. That's when you're an adult. When the realities of real life, you could think you're an adult at 18, 19, 20, living off your mama's life, living in your mama's house and doing all this shit when life easy. You are not an adult until you like, damn, I don't want to be an adult no more. Damn, I wish I was a kid. Fuck my life. That's when you're an adult. Okay, his mom is Trini and his dad is Haitian. Okay. She about to have a real bad time. Them Trini moms is something else. You would better off with a Haitian mother-in-law. I ain't gonna hold you. Them Trini mother-in-laws is them son wife, They go hard. Like them bitches is exhausted. They are exhausted. I don't date Trini men no more. That shit crazy. That shit is bananas. That shit is diabolical. No way. So, but again, he would never, ever. Don't even say something negative about his mama. It's gonna be some shit. And he could tell you that you shouldn't talk to yours. He could tell you that he ran a background check on yours. Bitch. And this too, Fruits is right. He don't even know her. He ain't even meet her to be like, from my experience. And then talk about I ran a background. What the fuck does that mean? That just mean he think he's so what? Fruit said he doesn't actually have a relationship with his dad. These new generations have normalized not meeting family members because of not meeting family parents because of absentee parents. So his dad was trash, and because his dad was trash, he thinks it's appropriate not to meet her mother. Again, I know Trini's. Ain't no way she ain't meet his mama. Ain't no way his mama ain't drag tagging her ass. Not necessarily in front of her, but to him. Ain't no way, because they mothers is they wives. Ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way. Talk about Trini moms are the epitome of boy moms for real, for the Caribbeans. Like, I'm not saying that other places, mother, don't be acting up and aren't crazy, but them Trini moms and them Guyanese moms, stay the fuck away. Stay the fuck away. Them Trini moms and them Guyanese moms is diabolical. Fucking bollical. She said, it's true. Who raised you? You've been dating this girl long enough. You never made the woman that raised her. Not a Christmas, Thanksgiving, dinner, not a nothing. That's crazy. She said, I don't like him. He looks sneaky. He acts like a child and never takes accountability for his affiliates. But he's quick to throw a woman guest under the bus. Zora said, my eyes are beautiful. Thank you, Zora, girl. Appreciate you, girl. All right. Please don't forget to like this video. Hey, Koja girl, like this video, subscribe, all that good stuff. What? Let me just put this person in timeout. Don't spam my chat. If you try to spam my chat, I don't even care what you're saying. I'm gonna put you, me, all my subscribers are gonna put, all my mods are gonna put you in chat. Don't spam my chat. Don't spam my chat. Okay. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Don't spam my chat. Her mom looks so young. Yeah, because she had them young. She had them young. Girl, I would hope not. I would hope not. Because she'll end up being in a worse position than her whole ass mama. Because that, you know, that's what Kai is out here talking. Princess said if she had a baby by Kai, he'll call her a trifling gold digger and won't drop a dime for her to be fed. He'll prop the baby up on live stream for the optics sake. Yeah. And she'll have to do whatever, and then she'll fully comprehend that she gonna do whatever the fuck she gonna do, whether it's date motherfucker, other motherfucker, whatever, to make sure that her child is taken care of. You think half of the shit your mama did, she wanted to do for the shits and giggles of it, to just be around some nigga? No. To make sure y'all niggas was taken care of. But you don't comprehend that. And hopefully you won't ever have to understand it through experience. Hopefully you'll understand it with growth and maturity, and not because you got saddled with the same situation and now you having an aha moment. I don't want you to have an aha moment because you're going through it. I want you to have an aha moment because your brain is fully developed and now you comprehend. All right, y'all. So we about to be out of here. I appreciate y'all for coming. I'm gonna see whatever I drop later. I have been dropping shorts. Okay, I've been dropping a lot of shorts. I've been dropping a lot of videos. So y'all go ahead and support those. Check out the lives. Check out the videos. And I will. Matter of fact, my daughter, yeah, she won't be here tomorrow. So I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow, 12 noon Eastern, as always. 12 noon Eastern, as always. Don't forget to live your life like it's golden, because there's no other way to live it.